Welcome to Power of Perspective, and thanks for joining us for this 5-minute devotion in the Overcoming Fear series as we take a closer look at Psalms, chapter 46, verse 1 through 2. Each of these devotions are organized the same way. We will read the verse together, briefly mention the background, context, and then dive a little deeper into the meaning and ways we can apply it to our everyday life. Psalms, chapter 46, verse 1 through 2, in the New King James Version. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear. Even though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea. Let's take just a minute to reflect quietly on this verse and prayerfully consider the words. A brief history or background is important in thoroughly understanding a particular verse. The book of Psalms is midway through the Old Testament and is made up of a collection of poems, prayers, and songs. Multiple authors are credited for Psalms, including David, Moses, and Solomon. Specifically, Psalms 46 is thought to be a congregational worship song of praise to God for his deliverance of the people of Israel and Jerusalem from the Assyrians. It's important to read the context or verses before and after a specific verse to understand its full meaning. We'll start at chapter 46, verse 1 through verse 3. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, even though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea, though its waters roar and be troubled, though the mountains shake with its swelling Selah. Let's take a look at the everyday meaning of this verse and how we can apply it to our thoughts or actions today. This passage is a song meant to be sung together in a group. Singing and worshiping God through song is encouraged and commanded many places throughout the Bible. This song speaks from the perspective of the people of Israel and begins with strong statements of God's protective power. It goes on to sing of God's immediate presence and complete ability to take care of his people despite circumstances, including any kind of disaster or chaos. An interesting note, the word Selah seen in this passage indicates a pause in the text. It is derived from the Hebrew word salal, which means to raise voices in praise or make the instrument louder. So, how may we apply this verse in our daily life? This passage provides an accurate and reassuring description of our lives and what it looks like to move through them with God. It isn't that our lives will not have trials, problems, or disasters, but throughout them, we have God as our source of protection and strength. Given that God is our refuge and stronghold, the natural consequence is not fear, but a sense of peace and comfort that doesn't make sense given the circumstances. Thanks for joining us in our 5-minute devotion. It is our goal to build God's online community, and we believe that we learn best from God and within the interactive fellowship with others. We truly value any comments, questions, and we also encourage any prayer requests. We check the comments regularly. If this ends your devotion time today, then we pray you have a blessed day, and if you have a few moments to spare, we encourage you to listen to one of our 10-minute worship song videos, or please consider sharing this channel with those most important to you.